Three things I associate with being American is being able to get a valid education, being able to live without any financial instabilities, and being able to live independently and having freedom. My parents are from Afghanistan, and living here I feel like I am more Americanized only because I have been to Afghanistan a couple of times and I've seen how life is really different there. The customs and the traditions that we do there, we don't really do here only because we're affected by where we live and the people around us. My parents moved here in the 1980s. They actually migrated from place to place. I think I went from Afghanistan to Pakistan to India to London to Germany, a whole bunch of places until they finally settled down in New York. And I do think they're happy here. I think they made the right decision to stay here and finally settle down here. If the 14th Amendment were repealed, I would feel really mad and sad in a way just because I was born from people that weren't from America, that shouldn't take away my rights. I'm still an American citizen in my eyes, and I don't think it would be right for them to take that away from me. I think my parents would still come to the U.S. even if the 14th Amendment was abolished, only because they were trying to get away from the war in Afghanistan, and I guess it led to them to New York to come here, so it's not really like a thing where they figured it out and they went through all the possibilities. They just happened to come here. This is just their fate. My plans for the future are to become a teacher in elementary school and to become a licensed real estate agent. I am one right now, and I hope that my career does kick off in both fields, and I have high hopes for myself. The best thing about living in America is having a lot of opportunities. I myself, I have done a lot. I have an education. I'm still in school for an education. I feel like the world is more open to me and I have a lot of things for me.
My name is Rashid Tufail. I came 2008. I'm an immigrant of Pakistan. My wife sponsored me. I'm not an American citizen, and I will get citizenship this year. No, I'm feeling better here.
Why?
Because America is more better and lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities than Pakistan. So, but I don't like, if they are citizen, if they would change the law, but I don't like,
Why you don't like?
because they are citizen of America.
I would feel really upset if the 14th Amendment was repealed because I think we all have a right. If we're born here, we should be a citizen, and that should not be taken away from us. And I think it's unfair to everyone who came here as an immigrant, and if their children were born here and they are citizens, they should be able to keep that right. I was born in 1993. My parents came here 1979, and basically, it was pretty hard for them. They struggled, but they made a living for themselves. My father now owns businesses. He's a citizen. My mother's now a citizen, and they made a name for themselves in America. And I was born here. My other brother was born here, and I don't think it would be fair if they would repeal the 14th Amendment because my parents worked just as hard as Americans to make a name for themselves here and make a name for us also. I'd feel really upset because I grew up in America, I went to school in America, I was born here, so basically I see myself as an American and I see myself as an Afghani, but I was born here and I have every right as every other American in America. I think they would have still came just for the opportunities and also because of all the hardships that they saw in their country. They wanted to make a new life for themselves and the children, so they would have still tried, I think so. Well, basically I want to become an independent girl. I want to get my career. I want to become a pediatrician, get my job and career, and have a family and get married. And I see good things in my future for myself as a citizen. My brother's actually in Afghanistan right now. He's translating, and it's really bad over there. And our Afghani people are really, in hardships, and everyone's, there's a lot of stuff going on there that I think America is trying to help. But at the same time, I think we could help more. And also the Afghani people can also help and work together to make everything better. And I think it's terrible what's going on there, but I think America's helping. And I don't think that the citizens here should get the 14th Amendment repealed, because we're also citizens, even though we came from Afghanistan.
Now I am a residential card, and I hope after 2 or 3 years I will be citizenship in America. And when I will marry, and I hope, and I have a kids, and if my kids is not a citizenship in America, it is very bad for me, because I am citizenship and my kids is not citizenship in here. So how it possible to live in America? I don't know. Yes, now this law I respect, because this law is very good in America. Every law is I respect, because if I go another place, and here is everybody for rule, every rules is good. But if my kids is not a citizenship, now I want to apply for the government for a rule change.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, she is here citizen. He is born, so I think he is here citizen. This change the law. This is no good. I don't like this change the law.
Start. If I knew.
If I knew my children was born here, they're not coming a citizen, it's gonna be very difficult for them. They're gonna go to a lot of stuff. What I'm going to is to be a citizen that's very easy for them to have a better life.
Would you still have come to America if you knew your children would not be US citizens?
Excuse me?
Would you still have come to the US if you knew that if your children were born here, they would still not be US citizens? Would you have come to America then?
But first of all, when I was coming here, I don't know about them. If your kids are born here, they can become a citizen. I just, because my life is a little difficult in my country, so I choose to come here in this country. And then I find out when you're born here, so you be a citizen. Then I find out.
What are the 3 things you like about America?
I like the freedom, and you have a lot of opportunity here, to give yourself, better life to yourself, if you want to, and if you're lucky.
What about your children? Do you see a good future for them?
Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I'm working on that. I'm working on it I don't want them to suffer like I do, so I do my best to give them better future.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Tahiru Kone.
Yeah. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Tahiru Kone.
Where are you from?
Ivory Coast.
Oh.
From Ivory Coast.
Can you say the whole thing? My name is this and I'm from...
My name is Tahiru Kone. I'm from Ivory Coast, West Africa.
And what are you?
What do you mean about?
I'm an immigrant from...
I'm an immigrant from West Africa, Ivory Coast.
One more time.
I'm an immigrant from Ivory Coast, West Africa.
And your name?
My name is Tahiru Kone.
Okay. And what does it mean to you to be an American?
It'd be easy for me if I'm an American I'm gonna have an easy life here, and it's gonna help me to going out in and out from this country.
Are you an American citizen?
Not yet.
Can you talk about that? Like from the start, I am not an American citizen.
I'm not an American citizen yet, but I'm working on it. I'm having my immigration case. I'm working on it.
What about your children? You were telling me about your children.
My children, they was born here, so I'm happy for that. I know it's gonna be easy for them to have their life is not gonna be easy for them better than me because they was born citizen.
What year did you come here?
Oh, 1992.
Can you tell me, like, I came here and...
I come here in 1992.
And what do you do?
I do a lot of stuff for living. I drive in cab, gypsy cab in uptown for living.
Okay. My question is, if I told you that if your children were born here but they wouldn't be American citizens, how would you feel about it?
I'm gonna be...
Like, start from, like, if I knew my children would not be citizens.
If I knew my children was born here, did not come an American citizen, gonna be a little shame, very shame, and I know it's